Well, hello. Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. You know what this face is? This face is a festive face. And hat, and bow, and glowy necklace. But I can't even show all of it off because of this downpour in Oregon. It is, sorry if I'm bumping the microphone. I apologize. I know how irritating that can be because I've listened to my video on playback before with that. So anyways, I'm trying. So, this is what my face and what I look like when I feel like total dog crap. All I want to do is vomit. It hurts to breathe. Deep breath, and I feel my left rib poking into my lungs or muscles or something because it's tilted a bad direction. I guess. I don't know. It just settled in the wrong spot when in reality it was already effed up before my chiro appointment, but we couldn't get it to go. It stuck out like this. And it only took a little bit to show itself to me. And we couldn't get my left top rib to go in. My left side is just jacked. I want to just puke. I am not hungry. Nothing sounds good. I just don't want to be out in this rain. I've been out in it all flipping day, wearing myself out because I'm having to deal with feeling issues. I just don't have it in me to freaking call a VA today and deal with any of that. I have a chiro appointment first thing tomorrow morning. Again, and thank goodness because I cannot deal with this all weekend. I want to go to a show tomorrow night so flippin' bad. I kind of want to go no matter what, because whether I stay home or go, I'm either going to be in or out of pain. And I'm doing everything that I can to help myself not feel this pain. I've even accepted the pain. I did meditation earlier today. I laid down on my foam roller. I laid there and exercised my core. I laid there and laid there. I tried my foam roller. And now I'm just exhausted. The fatigue is set in. I feel like malnourished. I feel wound up. There's a lot of things I'm feeling right now that are not pleasant. And now I have kind of resting bee face. I can't mask anymore the rest of this day. I realized it when I was standing in the post office, and I think the lady was maybe going to comment something to me, but I was just avoiding eye contact because I really cannot do small talk right now without just, I know I looked unapproachable now in retrospect, and I'm like, man, I wish I was a little bit more approachable and made eye contact, because I think the lady just really wanted to make a comment to compliment me on my festive hat and leggings that she could see. I have some festive leggings on, which I cannot show because of the video here. But yeah, I am fully out on my left side of the body. I fixed everything with my hips and my SI joint for the most part until I threw it out when I got home, and immediately this sharp lung pain or rib pain. I can't say it's lung because it's not in my chest, it's my back. It hurts so bad. But I have to go into the bank right now and go deal with some BS about disputing something I needed to dispute a week ago. It's not supposed to have came out. I'm like, I don't know what this purchase was because I don't believe I made it. And if they figure out what that purchase is for me, that would be amazing, because I don't know what I ordered for $137 and something change. But I looked up my Amazon account and I made no Amazon purchases around that time frame that this went through. So I got a new debit card, and then that very night, listen to the story. I'm going to have to delay going to the bank because of the story, because it's going to take me a minute. But I want to like finish filming before I go in the bank so I can tell the story. So what happened was, I do not like to get gas in my hometown right now because it's so dang expensive. And so I go to this one gas station all the time, but my gas light was on, and I was going to a medical appointment. I was getting my thyroid ultrasound the next day, or that same day. I don't know. I don't recall. Whatever. But I think on around it was like the same day I got my debit card. My new debit card. It was Monday. So it had to have been a Monday night. So I gotta correlate the date now. I remember it was a Monday now that I went to the credit union and got a new card. So the day that they saw that they issued that new card is the day that I think I'm compromised, guys. Again. And the very first purchase was me just getting $10 in gas to make it to my favorite gas station for a lot cheaper price to fill up on. I was going to wait until after my MRI appointment to do that, so I did that. But I just made sure to get gas. I put off going to the storage unit, I delayed going to the post office. I just left the post office now. Here it is, Thursday. No, Wednesday. Sorry, I'm a day ahead. It's Wednesday. And it wasn't this last Monday. No, it was the Monday before that this happened. So here it has been like a full week and a couple days since this incident, and I still have not received a charge for $10 at this gas station. I thought this was suspicious, so when I pulled up to that gas station, I'm like, I don't want to get out, it's raining. I'm going to take advantage of being in Oregon and having service. I didn't have to get out and pump my own gas. So I pulled up to the pump where I didn't have to do self-pay. I purposely pulled up to the pump so I didn't have to get out and do it myself for $10. I'm like, nah. But don't get me wrong, I love pumping my own gas because I feel it's I'm faster than waiting on somebody to get around to me because they're servicing a couple different cars at the same time. So self-serve is always faster. So that's why I've always loved it. So I will always self-serve myself, but I just wasn't feeling it this day, and I really think I should have done it myself now. Because I do not recall seeing the machine saying that the gas tank, you stick the card in, pull it out, do the price thingamajig, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was odd. So when the attendant took my card, and went to the booth, which they usually only do when they do cash because that's where the register is the booth. There's no Quickie Mart at this gas station. It's just a little booth for an attendant and a register. And that's it. So they can stay at least out of the weather when there's nobody there. They're covered for the most part, So, anywho, I thought it was strange. He did not ask me if I wanted a receipt. He didn't reply back to me about $10 premium. He barely said a word to me. I just had this weird eerie feeling about this dude. He just seemed really sus. He seems really sus, dude. Like, why would you take my card to the booth when you're put it in the machine right next to the car? So either he wrote down my credit card information so he could use my credit card info or sell it, and he gave me free gas, which I don't know how he could do that. I don't know how. I've never been a gas attendant, so I don't know how he could get away with doing that. So I don't know how I look at my bank statement and over 7 days later, there's still no $10 charge. And that guy did not give me a receipt. I wish he had asked me if I wanted a receipt, but he barely did that. But he just like he like stared at me, and like just the way he handed the card back to me and didn't say much of anything, and not asking about a receipt, going to the booth with my card. And I remember driving away thinking, what the F just happened? And now I'm still looking at my bank account and I'm still not seeing that $10 come through. Why? So I'm at my bank right now and I am so mad because I think I'm about to tell them give me a new debit card because I think I'm going to be frauded again on top of this dispute that I just now am having. And I need to like report this dude. I think I know what day it was now, but man, it was over a week ago, so it's not as fresh in my memory. So, but the situation was just creepy. It didn't make sense to me. And I don't know why I don't have $10 of gas coming out the same day that I got gas at the other gas station. Because I got gas the same day to fill up. Because I knew that less than 2 gallons of gas wasn't going to get me anywhere. Okay, it might have been 2 gallons plus, but 2 and some change. Because it was like $4.09, $4.19 for premium, because I can't put anything but premium in this thing because the sucker gets crappy gas mileage. So anyway, oh, my microphone. I always forget when I put on the seatbelt. So anyway, that is the story. I think this dude is sus, and I'm reporting it to my bank that I don't see this $10 charge for gas, unless he overcharged me. But still, I do not see Circle K gas station anywhere in my billing statement. So I have to really stare it down again. But I need to report my suspicion to this credit union because, like, I want to be on the lookout for. I really just don't even want to chance it. I just want to cancel my new card already. And whatever subscriptions I have coming off of that debit card, I'm soon to find out because they're not going to get a payment out of me. And then I'm going to get mad because my PlayStation account is probably going to expire, or my Xbox One or something. But I don't even need my Xbox One anymore because I'm not playing on the Xbox. So I guess that's irrelevant. I shouldn't be paying for it anyway. I should have canceled it if I haven't already, if it hasn't been. But anyway, there's going to be a chance for me to start over with my subscriptions, and I'm going to see what I need to pay still. Because I've already changed my debit card once, and I'm about to change it for a second time because I don't want to chance this guy stealing my information. Because that is so sus. I'm going to look at my bank account one more time before I go inside these walls and be like, alright, this is what's going on. And I have to dispute this other charge. This charge was before this new card even happened. I just couldn't report it because it was still pending. They said I had to wait for it to post before I could dispute it. So I had to wait for it to post. And so I'm mad. Somebody got something from Amazon from me. And this guy having my information without my gas coming out of my account. Tell me, guys, what would you all do in that situation? My mom's like, you need to report it to the people at work or the Circle K company and find out who's working that shift and find out what the F. You probably don't even have any footage or camera footage anymore. They probably delete it after so much time. Who knows, a week. Nothing will probably ever come of this guy, but if I freaking see this guy again, get that weird, I don't know, it's just the way he looked at me when I was like, got my card back and drove off. Just the way he looked at me, I did not like it. It creeped me out, man. Alright, go and check my account now. Thank y'all for listening. My Dashcam diary of today. The life in a pain-disabled body that I have to mask it and smile and pretend like nothing's going on and just be like, I'm frustrated as F. Disputing these charges. Tired of people taking advantage of me, effing me over. Will it ever end? No, because this is life. You just gotta go with the flow. Even if you feel like you're down here all the dang time, there's always room for improvement. Nobody's life is perfect, and you never know what somebody's going through. So please be kind to each other out there. Let's just stop ripping each other off, please. This is just dumb. I digress. Peace out.